Anyone choosing an LMS right now has a tougher job than ever. Learning platforms have evolved from simple course libraries into complex ecosystems that handle internal training, customer academies, partner enablement, AI-driven recommendations, analytics, and more. And with today's pressures around compliance, security, AI, and deployment options, it's not an easy decision. So, how do you choose the right LMS? That's where this video comes in. By the end, you'll have a clear set of LMS requirements to guide discussions, questions that uncover what your team really needs, and a free requirements template to align everyone's priorities. Before we dive in, a quick thank you to our sponsors. This video is brought to you by several LMS leaders, including our title sponsor, Absorb, as well as our other sponsors and partners, talentlms, Cornerstone, Skyprep, Kallidus, Thinkific, and Tovuti. What a stellar group of platforms. You can learn more about each of them through the links in the description, and stick around to the end for more helpful resources. All right, let's get into it. SelectHub has onboarded hundreds of companies into our selection platform, and that's given us a ton of insights into LMS buying patterns. We're going to cover 5 steps for how to do a proper LMS evaluation, plus 12 functional requirements you'll want to consider. Step 1, define your learning strategy and audiences. Don't start with features. Start with who you're training and why. Your learning strategy and audience mix should dictate your LMS priorities. Ask yourself, are you primarily training internal employees? Onboarding, compliance, and upskilling? Do you also need to train external audiences like customers, partners, resellers, or members? Is your priority compliance, performance, product adoption, or revenue from paid training? Are your learners mostly desk-based, frontline, field-based, or a mix? For example, a manufacturing company focused on safety and compliance will prioritize certification workflows, audit-ready reporting, and mobile access for frontline workers. A SaaS company focused on customer education will care more about branded portals, e-commerce, and integrations with CRM and customer success tools. A global enterprise might need both, internal training plus a customer academy, all in one platform. Being clear on your learning strategy and audiences establishes the foundation for your LMS evaluation. Step 2, map your learning complexity. Next, map out how complex your learning environment really is. Think about number of audiences, employees, customers, partners, franchisees, contractors, etc. Number of regions and languages you need to support. Regulatory requirements, for example, HIPAA, data privacy, financial and industry-specific mandates. Volume of content, courses, and users. The mix of instructor-led, virtual, and self-paced training. And whether you need multi-portal or multi-tenant setups for different brands or business units. These factors determine whether you can thrive with a lean, out-of-the-box LMS, or whether you need more of an enterprise-grade platform with advanced automation, multi-portal architecture, and deep integrations. Step 3, identify your jobs to be done. Use the jobs to be done framework to prioritize outcomes, not features. Sit down with stakeholders and ask, what problems are we trying to solve with an LMS? What workflows are broken today? What will success look like 12 months after implementation? For example, if we need to ramp new hires faster, prioritize onboarding journeys, role-based learning paths, and HRIS integration. If we have no visibility into training compliance, prioritize certification management, automated reminders, and audit-ready dashboards. If our product is complex and customers underuse it, then prioritize extended enterprise capabilities, branded customer portals, and integrations with CRM and CS tools. This gives you a concrete set of jobs to bring into vendor demos. Not, do you have feature X, but show us exactly how your system solves this problem. Before we move on, a quick shout out to our title sponsor, Absorb. Absorb is a leading AI-powered LMS designed to handle everything from onboarding and upskilling to customer education, partner enablement, and more in a single platform. And here's the kicker. With Absorb, you get a single unified system that can meet the learning needs of all your stakeholders, including employees, customers, partners, and others. This means you don't have to worry about managing multiple systems or trying to integrate different platforms. Thanks to Absorb for supporting this series. Check them out through the link in the description to see if it's the right fit for your business. Now, back to the show. Step 4, align stakeholders early. LMS touches almost every part of the business. At a minimum, you'll want input from HR/people/L&D for onboarding, compliance, skills, and performance. Department leaders, like functional training for sales, support, operations, etc. IT and security, integrations, identity, and data protection. Legal, compliance, and risk for regulatory and policy training requirements. Customer success and partner teams for if you're training external audiences. Before you start evaluating vendors, we recommend running a discovery workshop across departments, creating a shared list of use cases, audiences, and KPIs, appointing a cross-functional LMS steering committee to own decisions. This avoids the classic HR bought an LMS, but nobody else uses it problem, and reduces the risk of buying a system that doesn't meet critical compliance or customer requirements. Step 5. Budget beyond license costs. LMS licenses are often only 40 to 60% of the true cost. In addition to subscription fees, you should factor in implementation and configuration, content work, converting existing material into courses, building new content, and purchasing libraries, training and change management for admins, managers, and end users, ongoing administration and support, add-on modules or third-party tools, for example, content libraries, virtual classroom tools, and assessments, integrations, HRIS, CRM, SSO, data warehouses, and more, and data migration and cleanup, user records, historical completions, legacy systems, etc. For example, a $100,000 LMS license could easily turn into $200,000 or $300,000 in total cost of ownership when you factor in services, integrations, and content work. Make sure finance and leadership understand the full picture, not just the subscription line item. In addition to these 5 steps, we've also put together a list of the top 12 functional requirements for how to choose the right LMS. These requirements are fairly common, but some may not apply to everyone. Download the full list with details for each one through the link in the description. You can also access the SelectHub platform to go through LMS vendors in more detail and compare features side by side. Again, links in the description. There you have it, an overview of how to choose the right LMS. One more big thank you to our LMS sponsors who made this series possible, including our title sponsor, Absorb, as well as our other sponsors and partners, talentlms, Cornerstone, Skyprep, Kallidus, Thinkific, and Tovuti. All of these bring unique value depending on your use case, model, tech stack, and team size, and we've included links to them in the description. That's it, that's all. See you next time. Cheers.